안녕하세요. 한마음이민법인 대표 김희원입니다. 미국 투자 이민에 관심 있는 분들을 위해서 가장 안전한 장치를 갖춘 추천드릴 수 있는 프로젝트를 소개하려고 합니다. 미국에서 직접 오셨습니다. 2013년에 설립돼서 12년째 한 번도 실패하지 않은 실적을 유지하고 있는 EB-5AN의 아시아 마켓 디렉터입니다. 패트릭 파빅 이사님을 모시고 중요한 내용을 전달하려고 합니다. 저희가 오늘 소개시켜드리는 프로젝트 2개, 이 각각의 프로젝트가 갖고 있는 가장 큰 장점, 돈을 돌려받을 수 있는 안전장치입니다. 돈을 돌려받을 수 있는 안전장치가 무엇인지 그것만 관심을 갖고 보시면 됩니다.
Hi, my name is Patrick Pavlik, and I'm the Director of Asia Markets at EB-5AN, and today I'm excited to share with you the High Unemployment One Tampa project in collaboration with Hanmaum Immigration. EB-5AN has over 10 years of experience with a 100% track record. 100% of our 35 plus projects have already been finished, and we've never had any issues. As well as 100% of our investors have received their green cards, and all of our investors that are eligible for repayment have been repaid. And we're going to continue to do this moving along in the future with the One Tampa project. Now, EB-5AN has a lot of experience with diverse projects, especially with the Coulter Group. We have done over 15 different projects in the past with, as I mentioned, a 100% track record. Now, the One Tampa project, again, is developed by the Coulter Group. The Coulter Group is a $30 billion US developer, making them one of the largest, not only in the United States, but the entire world. Now, the Coulter Group feels so, the Coulter Group has done such a good job in the past that they have never failed to complete a project or never failed to repay any of their investors. And what makes this project most important for EB-5 investors is the Coulter Group has backed it with a legally binding repayment guarantee where it's tied to hundreds of millions of dollars in assets tied to the $80 million EB-5 loan. What also makes this project most impressive is it mitigates a lot of investment and immigration risk. In terms of immigration, it is already I-526E and I-956F exemplar approved, meaning clients have already been approved for their green card, and USCIS has already approved it, ensuring that all investors will get their green card as long as their source of funds is accepted by the government. As well, when it comes to job creation, which is one of the most important factors, every investor anticipates on achieving nearly 30 jobs per investor. As well, this project has also received massive success. It is already nearly half sold, despite being nearly 2 years from being complete, and Coulter has already generated over $200 million in revenues, allowing it to already repay all of its debts. The project is located in one of the fastest growing booming markets in southern Florida in the city of Tampa Bay. The project is surrounded by immense amenities, which is drawing a lot of attraction and a lot of interest, which is boosting the sales for this project. The project also consists of a very healthy capital stack, where only EB-5% takes up nearly the $80 million loan, takes up only 26% of its total cost. And what makes this even more exceptional is the Coulter Group has invested nearly $70 million of their own financing, and as well as utilizing nearly $61 million in buyer deposits from buyers that have invested and bought properties within this project. The project also receives a construction completion and funding guarantee, ensuring that the project is completed without any issues. As well, investment and migration security is the utmost important with EB-5AN, and EB-5AN has provided a lot of legally binding guarantees and agreements to provide investors with a lot of security. For instance, there's a repayment guarantee provided by Coulter, a I-526E refund guarantee. So if any investor does not get their green card in this project, they will receive their full repayment within 90 days. And as well as there's a job creation guarantee, ensuring that all investors have met the minimum of 10 jobs per investor, and as well as as previously mentioned, the construction, completion, and funding guarantee, ensuring that this project is finished without any issues. Now, the repayment guarantee, this isn't a promise. This is a legally binding agreement where EB-5AN and the EB-5 investors have ownership over one of their holding companies. This holding company consists of nearly $285 million of 11 different assets provided by Coulter. Now, these 11 assets totaling nearly $85 million has a direct lien to the EB-5 loan and not the project itself. So if this project has any issues and is unable to repay investors, all investors can rest assured that EB-5AN can still recoup all their funds, ensuring full repayment to every investor in this project. Now, this project has already achieved nearly 49% of its total sales, accumulating nearly $200 million in total revenue for this project. This project is still 2.5 years from being complete, but has already sold nearly 50%, going to show how attractive the One Tampa project is, not only for EB-5 investors, but for individuals throughout the world looking to buy luxury condominiums in one of the fastest growing cities in the United States. Job creation is one of the most important factors because this determines if you get your green card. Already to date, nearly 500 jobs have already been created, ensuring that the first 50 investors have already met the 10 jobs per investor minimum, and anticipates on creating nearly 29 to 30 jobs per investor in this project. This project has already been reviewed and approved by USCIS and has achieved its I-956E approval. Most importantly, this I-956F approval ensures that all investors will get their I-526E approved as long as their source of funds has been accepted. And as well, this project has already received some investors with I-526E approvals. One investor in particular received it in just over 6 months' time, ensuring that they have their green card swiftly and handily. Now, in today, the future is always uncertain, but Coulter Group has negotiated a guaranteed maximum price on this project with the project contractor, the Moss Contractors. Now, the guaranteed maximum price on this project ensures that inflation or project costs do not exceed the total cost planned. Now, this project will consist of luxury condominiums, again, in one of the fastest growing cities throughout the United States. The luxury condominiums will consist of sea views and waterfront property that will tower over through Tampa Bay and South Florida. The project has already started construction. As mentioned, nearly 500 jobs have already been created and is on schedule and continuing to perform, and has already achieved vertical construction. Now, investment in migration security is very important. And to recap, all investors have a lot of immigration security, as this project is already proven with an I-526E exemplar approval and I-956F approval. As well as all investors have the construction completion and funding guarantee, and as well as their job creation guarantee that all investors have met the requirement. And as mentioned, nearly 500 jobs have already been created, understanding that already the first 50 investors, upon the day they invest, have already met the job creation requirement, mitigating any uncertainties. In terms of investment security, this project is backed by a repayment guarantee if anything were to happen. So if this project is unable to repay, EB-5AN can be able to step in and ensure that all investors are repaid in their full $800,000. As well, the project has already achieved nearly half of its sales of its units, achieving more than $200 million in revenue generated. Now, thank you so much for your time, and I would love to speak to you more about EB-5AN's One Tampa project. Hi, my name is Patrick Pavlik. I'm the Director of Asia Markets at EB-5AN, and today I'm excited to inform you about an exceptional offering, Tamarack Resort, in collaboration with Immigration. This project is designated as a rural project, ensuring that all investors receive the benefit of priority processing, allowing them to receive their green card in probably 2 or 12 months or less. This project is exceptional because it not only mitigates immigration, but also investment risk. This project has already received its I-956F approval and has already achieved job creation for the 200 investors in this project. In terms of investment security, the project is backed by a 100% equity pledge provided by the developer, and as well as senior mortgages on and direct liens on different components of this project, ensuring that if anything happens, there's a capable way for repayment to all investors. This project will consist of over 200 EB-5 families investing in this project with an investment term of 4 + 1 + 1, so a maximum of 6 years before you get your repayment. This project is also a loan, providing a good amount of interest, and as well as has already achieved a lot of sales in this project. The project is located, again, in the designated as the rural category and is located in the great state of Idaho, about 90 minutes north of its capital in Boise. It is situated with many acceptable means of transport to the Tamarack location. By flight, by bus, it is very accessible and easy to get to. This project has many components comprising of it. And as you can see here, these many components provide a good diversified flow, ensuring a lot of security in terms of investment. Many of the components in this project have already been created and already in place. There's a full 18-hole golf course, as well as it's already an active skiing location, and as well as many commercial amenities that are already able for all investors able to come and visit. The Wall Street Journal denoted this as the #1 place in the United States, or a top 100 location in the United States in 2013 for skiing. And then Travel and Leisure magazine has denoted it as one of the top 50 places for people to come and visit. This is America's only all-season resort, allowing you to ski, as well as golf, and as well as the marina. There's no other place in the United States where you could do all three of these things in one location, and Tamarack Resort is the only place for this, making it an exceptional and very attractive place not only to visit, but to reside. Now, this is a ski-in, ski-out resort. So essentially, right at the bottom of the mountain, people can purchase homes and then go skiing right out their door. It as well has the #1 ranked restaurant of any ski resort in all of North America. This makes it exceptionally attractive and already goes to show how impressive this location is. It also features a already completed 18-hole golf course that is designated as the #2 golf course in the entire state of Idaho. This golf course opened nearly 8 months ago, last summer in July of 2024. Now, again, there's a lot of attractions and things that guests can come and see at this. Anything from skiing to outdoor recreation to as well as recreation on the lake. So you can go hiking as well as go boating, go golfing, go skiing. It has everything you need for an all-season attractions. Now, one of the main things that the EB-5 funding, now that all the amenities are in place, the EB-5 funding will go to building out this community and providing a lot of single-family homes and residential. Now, they've already made a great ways of achieving this by selling multiple units. So over 116 condominiums have been sold, multiple homes have already been sold, and as well as lots are available and have been sold for people to build their own real estate on. Now, what makes this most attractive is that the real estate prices in this location, as it continues to build out, have continued to increase over the years. Since 2022, real estate has appreciated over 19% and continues to grow year over year. Now, in immigration security, this project provides zero immigration risk pertaining to the project side. It is already I-956F approved by the US government, and as well has already achieved job creation for all of the investors that choose this project. Now, investment security, there's a lot of assurance here. The developer has provided a 100% equity pledge over this project, and as well as there's senior mortgages with a direct lien to the $160 million EB-5 loan. Today, these mortgages have a value of nearly $240 million, and this number will continue to grow year over year. As well, this project is backed by a I-526E refund. So if any client does not get their green card in this project, they'll have a full refund within 90 days. This project has a good, healthy capital stack with a little amount of senior debt, but as well as a lot of equity provided by the developer. The developer has nearly invested $270 million in this project. They can't accept any ROI until all EB-5 investors are fully repaid, so they also anticipate on investing another $300 million in real estate proceeds that have been sold in this project and continue to build it out over the coming years. This project is at a great halfway point. A lot of the amenities are already in place, and as you can see here, a lot of the real estate that the EB-5 funding will go to is single-family homes and personal real estate that will continue to be built out over the coming years. And as you can see, they've already made great progress on this project, and what goes to show why it's so attractive. Now, in terms of sales, they anticipate full sales achieving nearly $840 million, which is quite substantial, and allowing them to generate a lot of earnings and revenue from this project, allowing them to repay all investors, and as well as for the developer to get a quite substantial ROI on this project. In terms of exit strategy, they anticipate for the EB-5 loan generating nearly $344 million to repay just the $160 million EB-5 loan, providing a greater than 2.15 multiple, ensuring that substantial amount of funds are available for repayment, as well as a lot of room in case any issues happen moving forward in the future. The project is developed by MMG Equity Partners, which has exceptional amount of security and track record to their name. They've been operating for nearly 40 years and have over 40 projects in their portfolio. MMG Equity Partners, as well as specialized in finalized and been very successful with multiple other projects that are very similar to Tamarack Resort, not only in the United States, but also in Canada. EB-5AN has more than 12 years of experience as a successful regional center and has helped over 2,500 families achieve their EB-5 goals. EB-5AN has a 100% track record when it comes to our projects, and all of our investors have been able to achieve their green cards, and as well as all of our investors that are eligible for repayment have been repaid, and we're continuing to do that now and long into the future, especially with the Tamarack Resort project. We've done over 35 different projects, and we're continuing to build our success one project at a time. Thank you.
트럼프가 골드카드 이슈를 선포한 이후에 문의가 많습니다. 제가 그 안전했던 현장 답사까지 마쳤던 프로젝트 이후에 가장 안전한 프로젝트로 루럴 프로젝트를 골라서 자세한 설명을 드릴 수 있었던 기회였고요. 이 모든 자료도 검토해서 이게 얼마나 안전한지에 대한 부분을 제가 확신을 갖고 이렇게 소개하는 이런 기회를 가졌습니다. EB-5AN 12년 동안의 이 업력에 단 한 번도 실패한 적이 없고요. 가장 빠른 속의 결과들을 냈던 사례들이 많은 회사입니다. 패트릭 매니저님은 언제든지 카카오톡으로 아주 편하게 소통할 수 있습니다. 언제든지 연락 주시기 바랍니다. 감사합니다.